Previously, Mr. Edwards has been paying 2,300 a month, correct?
Yes, sir.
So the proposed reduction, do you think you'll be able to maintain the children's needs with that amount?
Their basic needs, possibly. It would be a very big burden on myself. I'm a school teacher and I make very much less per year than he is capable of. I feel like doing this to them after their entire lives having a lifestyle that met the lifestyle we had when we were married would be detrimental to them and their future.
Edwards. The state filed a motion to adjust the child support Mr. Edwards is paying to Ms. Langley.
That's correct, Your Honor. At this time, the state will call Mr. Edwards. At the time when the previous order was done, were you previously ordered to pay $2,300 a month in child support?
Yes, sir.
And is that for your two children that's before the court today?
Yes, sir.
And at that time, what kind of work were you doing when you were ordered to pay that the $2,300 a month?
I was a U.S. Border Patrol agent with Customs and Border Protection.
And have there been any changes in your job since the time of that previous order?
Yes, sir. I retired at the end of December.
And what are you making now that you are retired?
My monthly income will be, $4,459.
Is that before taxes or after taxes?
After taxes, sir.
What is your income before taxes are taken out? What's your monthly gross income?
So gross prior to insurance and everything, or just taxes?
Yes, sir. Just prior to insurance and prior to taxes.
It is $5,976.
Do you have any other minor biological children who are below the age of 18?
I do not.
Do you have health insurance available to you that is affordable?
I do.
And what would the cost be to put your children on your health insurance? And is this health insurance through your employer?
It is, yes, sir. And the cost, my total premium is $664 per month. The cost, and that covers 4 people. The cost for the children would be half of that, which is $332 per month.
$332 for health. And do you also have dental insurance?
I do, sir.
And what is the monthly cost for dental insurance for your children?
Total of $184. So half would be, I believe, $92 per month.
Are you asking the court today to modify your child support to be based on the guidelines based on your current income that you get from your retirement?
That is correct, sir.
And do you have any other sources of income besides your current retirement income of $5,976 a month?
I do not at this time.
I have no further questions. I pass the witness.
Your witness, Mr. Eli.
Thank you, Your Honor. So your retirement was effective, was it December 31st?
December 30th.
December 30th. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And how long had you been with, I guess, the Border Patrol prior to retirement?
20 years and approximately 6 months.
Okay. So that's considered a voluntary retirement?
It is, sir. Yes.
Did the eligibility for retirement kick in at 20 years?
It did. 50, once I reached 50 years old and 20 years of service.
Okay. So are you currently 50 years old?
I am, sir.
Okay. Now you have two children that you pay support for, correct?
Correct.
Is it true currently you pay $2,300 a month?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. And is it true the amount that that was calculated and was put into the Attorney General's paperwork was about $1,100?
Yes, I believe it was 1104 something, but near 1100. Yes, sir.
Okay. So would you agree with me that's a little bit more than a 50% reduction?
It is a reduction. Yes, sir.
So prior to retirement was your only source of income through your employment with the Border Patrol?
Yes, it is. Yes, it was.
Okay. And that's your testimony now, is that you have no other sources of income?
That is correct.
Are you looking at taking a post-retirement job or anything like that?
I'm unsure at this point. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't know what's available or what might come available. So at this time, I am not actively in search of a job.
So, and and I'll come back to that, I guess, line of question in a minute. But let me ask you this: do you have any interest income from any sources?
No,
Do you receive any dividend income?
no.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving straight into a heated courtroom battle where retired Border Patrol agent Mr. Edwards is begging the judge to slash his child support payments. But Ms. Langley isn't buying it. She's a schoolteacher, barely scraping by, and she's about to let the court know just how badly this proposed cut would affect their kids. You can feel the tension building, and it's only just getting started.
Do you receive any royalty income?
No,
Do you receive any kind of rental income?
no.
Okay. Did you get any kind of lump sum payment upon retirement?
Yes,
And what was that?
for unused annual leave.
Okay. And how much was that payment?
Do I have to answer that question, sir?
Yes, you do.
Okay. It was approximately $25,000.
Do you receive any other retirement benefits?
No,
Okay. Do you have any other retirement accounts?
I have a 401k.
Do you draw from the 401k?
I do not.
Do you have any other pension?
I do not.
Do you have any kind of thrift savings plan?
That's my 401k is a thrift savings plan. I don't have a separate 401k.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have called it thrift savings. I didn't realize you knew the difference.
That's okay. I just wanted to verify we were talking about the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Do you receive any income from a trust?
No,
Any other type of annuity?
no,
Okay. Do you receive any kind of Social Security benefits?
no,
Have you received any unemployment benefits?
no.
Do you have a LinkedIn profile?
I do.
Okay. Is this your LinkedIn profile?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, and it lists you as a supervisory Border Patrol agent, retired U.S. Border Patrol.
Correct.
So, would I be correct in saying that you recently updated this profile?
Recently, yes, sir.
Okay, and you list some of your skills here. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, were these skills that you engaged in as a Border Patrol agent?
They were.
And can I ask you the purpose of uh, updating the LinkedIn profile at this point in time?
Because I retired from the Border Patrol, and it appears from what I've been told that if I do choose to start looking for work, that's where people go to look. So as you can see, it's very incomplete and very basic because I really am not up to date with how LinkedIn worked. I've not had to look for a job in over 20 years.
Given your experience, what type of work would you be able to find with your experience?
I honestly don't know in the private sector how marketable my experience would be, sir. I've been a Border Patrol instructor for 15 years prior to, or 12 years prior to coming out to the area I'm in now. So that was the majority of my career.
Now, you provided a document to the Attorney General previously, correct? That talked about your retirement income.
Correct.
Okay. And that's the document you were taking your numbers from when you testified, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you sent that document to me today. Is that
I
correct?
did. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, on that document, your retirement document, it comes from the who did that document come from?
It comes from the retirement group for Federal Customs and Border Protection.
So
they're called RABIS, RABIS, I believe is what I've always heard them called.
Okay. And they calculate your retirement. It's a formula, but it takes your average, your highest 3 years, correct?
Correct. Highest 3 consecutive years.
Okay. And that was, am I correct in saying that was $172,277?
That is correct.
So how old are your daughters?
They are 17 and 14.
Okay. Now let's talk about Kieran, the oldest child. Is she in a dual high school college program?
She is.
Okay. So she's not graduated from high school yet, but she's actually physically attending college.
That is correct.
Okay. And that's through Lamar University, correct?
Correct.
Do you
The
know the name of it?
Texas Academy at Lamar University.
Okay. Do you know what the costs associated with that are?
I do not know exactly what the costs associated are, but I know that she's paid up through the end of the semester, so she should have no more costs associated with that I know of associated with graduation.
Now, when you say paid up, are we talking about the tuition or what does that entail?
To just from what I've spoken with her, it appears that they pay it's works similar to like a college. It's tuition, lodging, food, all of that is similar to like a college program. I'm sure
Okay.
there are some costs associated with graduation, but I'm unfamiliar with those. I don't get a lot of contact with Karen, unfortunately.
Okay. What about Cameron, the 14-year-old? She's a freshman in high school, correct?
Correct.
Are there any expenses, additional expenses, kind of outside the normal, you know, typical cost of I guess, past the necessities of raising a teenager that you're aware of?
I guess it depends on the type of teenager. I know she's very active in club volleyball.
Okay.
Other than that, she's active in band at school, but she's active in school activities. I know that the thing she does the most outside of that.
Mr. Edwards takes the stand and tries to paint a picture of financial struggle. He lays out his retirement income, insurance costs, and insists he's not looking for work. But hold on, he's still pulling in over $4,000 a month and sitting on a $25,000 payout. The courtroom is starting to shift. Is this really about hardship, or is this strategic timing? You can tell the judge is already piecing things together.
Is volleyball.
Okay. But are you aware of the costs associated with the club volleyball?
I am not.
Reducing the amount of child support you pay, I guess does it make logical sense that more costs are going to be passed on to Tara?
It makes logical cost that, yes, both I and Tara will have to make adjustments with the decrease in my salary, yes.
Do you receive any kind of other fringe benefits? Does anybody pay for provide you with a vehicle or anything of that sort?
No, sir.
Any housing paid for or anything like that?
No, sir.
So at this point in time, you say you're not actively looking, but you could go back to work.
It's a possibility, and if that happens, then I'll abide by the court rules, and I will let the state of Texas know that I'm earning more money.
Okay. Now you just purchased. Is it true you purchased a new home last year?
No, I purchased a new home when I moved to West Virginia 3.5 years ago.
Okay. Is that near the Potomac River?
It is.
And you own a riverfront lot there on the Potomac River?
It came with the home, yes. It's
Okay.
part of the housing development.
And you've got some, some toys, boats, and you have 4 vehicles. Is that correct?
It is correct. And I see what you're getting at, and I would like to respond to that.
Well, just
Okay.
right now, just answer the question that Mr. Elrod asked you. I'll give you an opportunity at some point in time, Mr. Edwards, to respond. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Mr. Elrod.
Are you going to be able to maintain those obligations on your income of about $71,000 before taxes?
Yes, sir. I expect to be able to do that.
Okay. But you understand you've decreased the resources available to your children as well by retiring early.
I do realize that.
And that may have an effect on their needs and so forth.
I realize that a decrease in salary affects everyone involved. Yes, sir.
Okay. I will pass the witness at this time.
You're a witness, Mr. Miller.
I have no further questions for Mr. Edwards at this time.
Call your next witness.
At this time, the state will call Miss Langley. Miss Langley, you heard Mr. Edwards testify that he currently has your children covered on health and dental insurance that he gets through his employer. Do you agree that your children are covered by the health and dental plans that Mr. Edwards gets from his employer?
Yes, sir.
And do you agree with the rates that he provided to the court for the cost of the monthly costs for health insurance and the monthly costs for dental insurance?
Yes, I agree.
Do you oppose reducing Mr. Edwards's monthly child support obligation?
Yes, sir.
I have no further questions. I pass the witness.
Your witness, Mr. Elrod.
Thank you, Your Honor. Previously, Mr. Edwards has been paying $2,300 a month, correct?
Yes, sir.
So the proposed reduction to $1,100 and maybe a couple dollars, do you think you'll be able to maintain the children's needs with that amount?
Their basic needs, possibly. It would be a very big burden on myself. I'm a school teacher and I make very much less per year than he is capable of.
I guess so. Let's talk about your resources. What's your job?
Mr. Elrod, I'm trying to think of what the relevancy of Mrs. Langley's income is in regards to how much child support Mr. Edwards is supposed to pay.
Your Honor, as far as just her under the additional factors that the court can consider, the respective positions of the parties to contribute to the needs of the children.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I could,
No, you can, Mr. Edwards.
I can't.
No, you can't. Do you have an
Okay.
objection, Mr. Edwards?
Yes, sir.
What's your objection?
My objection would be if her information is included, shouldn't her spouse's information be included as well?
Your objection is overruled, Mr. Edwards. Go ahead,
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Elrod.
And I'll make this brief, Your Honor. So you work for the school system.
Yes, sir.
What's your approximate bring home income?
Bring home $4,300 a month.
As far as the needs of the children, we already established, do you agree with Mr. Edwards' testimony that Kieran is in a joint high school college program?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So she's not physically living at home.
She comes home on the weekends.
Okay. But she'll graduate in May. Okay. And then she'll turn 18 in June.
In June.
Okay. Now, does she have any kind of scholarship or anything like that for this program?
The way the Texas.
This is where things really heat up. The cross-examination exposes everything: a fat retirement check, a waterfront home, 4 vehicles, and a LinkedIn profile that screams still open for business. Mr. Edwards tries to downplay it, but the facts are stacking up fast. The judge and opposing counsel start poking holes in his story, and that whole "I'm broke" narrative starts to collapse right in front of us.
Academy works is the TEA pays for their tuition. We are responsible for room, board, books, fees. So we pay roughly $10,000 a year, $5,000 a semester for her to go to this school.
Okay. So to finish out this semester, what's the cost of that?
We're on a payment plan and the total amount is left to pay is $2,300 and it's due by April 12th.
How often have you made some other payments recently?
Yes, sir. We paid a first payment. I don't remember exactly what it wasn't as much because the scholarship kicks in first and then we do the other payment. So I think the first payment was a few hundred, $400 or $500, and then this one. But it comes out like last semester we paid $5,000, and then it's a 2-year program. So we did this last year as well. It was $10,000 last year.
But she'll graduate in May. She'll turn 18 and emancipate anyway, correct?
Right. Exactly.
Okay. But I guess in the meantime, are there still some other expenses with her being out of home? Does that require her to have a vehicle and
Yes,
so
sir.
forth?
We have a vehicle and insurance on her so she can drive back and forth every week.
Okay. Now your younger daughter, Cameron, 14 and a freshman in high school, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mr. Edwards said she's very active in club volleyball.
Yes, sir.
Okay. how long has she been doing that?
This is her third year. So since she was 12.
Okay. Is that something that's very important to her?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are there expenses with that?
There are very, very much so.
Okay. Can you detail those expenses for me?
Okay, her dues for volleyball are 1,800 for the fall season and 700 for the summer beach season. And then we travel to 9 tournaments, mostly in Houston, that are just one day, but there are 2 overnight out of state tournaments.
Okay. Mr. Edwards, is he exercising much visitation with the children?
No, sir. He has not seen the oldest daughter since July of 2021. And he saw the youngest one over the summer briefly, but he doesn't come here. He's only been here once in the last 12 years.
Okay.
Objection. I don't see what the relevance is for the questions about visitation.
Do you have a response, Mr. Arrell?
Of course, they're listed in Chapter 154, point 123 as additional factors the court can consider.
Your objection's overruled, Mr.
In that he doesn't exercise much visitation, does that mean the kids are with you the vast majority of the time?
99%.
Much more so than somebody who exercises, say, a standard possession schedule.
Right.
So you don't have a period of time, whether it's every other weekend or on spring break or holidays or the summer.
Now it's Ms. Langley's turn, and she doesn't hold back. She breaks down the exact costs of their daughter's schooling and sports, tens of thousands per year, all covered by her and her husband. Then she drops a bomb. Mr. Edwards hasn't seen one of his daughters in nearly 4 years. Suddenly, this isn't just about money, it's about presence, priorities, and parenting. And the emotional weight lands hard.